Welcome to 2021 Talks, where we are following our democracy in historic times.
We cannot legislate hate out of our people's hearts and minds. We must treat each other with respect and see each other as Americans.
California Congresswoman Young Kim applauded Congress for its bipartisan support of the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act. The House passed the bill yesterday to create a Justice Department position focusing on anti-Asian hate crimes and strengthening reporting. President Joe Biden is expected to sign the legislation. A House vote is expected today on a commission to investigate the U.S. Capitol attack.
What happened on that fateful day, January 6th, why it happened, and how do we prevent a violent attack and insurrection that we saw from ever happening again?
Democratic Caucus Chair Hakeem Jeffries notes the commission will be bipartisan and questions opposition from the House Minority Leader.
I don't know what Kevin McCarthy is afraid of.
McCarthy claims the panel would interfere with the federal investigation and said the scope should include other incidents of political violence. Meanwhile, a new report reveals the Department of Homeland Security's Office of Intelligence and Analysis had been given vital intelligence in the run-up to the January 6th riot, but failed to analyze it.
In the last administration, it's my understanding that domestic terrorism was not considered a priority for INA. In fact, that the INA leadership kind of deferred to the FBI on that.
That's former Undersecretary at INA, Francis Taylor, who testified before a Senate committee. Now to Michigan, where President Biden took a joyride in an electric pickup truck.
Mr. President!
This sucker's quick.
How does it feel to be behind the wheel, sir?
It feels great.
At a Ford Motors plant in Dearborn, the president promoted his $2.3 trillion tax and spending plan and talked to workers about the need to invest in electric vehicles.
A lot of your friends say, what about the transmission plant? They're not going to have one now. What about this? What about that? But we got to take over the world market. That's what this is about. Being the best in the world and be exporting these. That's what we can do if we focus.
Back in D.C., some House Republicans strategized their response to Democratic efforts to raise certain taxes. Minority Whip Steve Scalise accused Democrats of shutting Republicans out of debate.
Tax policy and infrastructure policy should be something that we would work on together as Republicans and Democrats, and that's not where Speaker Pelosi's running this House.
The American Jobs Plan would raise the corporate tax rate from 21 to 28%. It was lowered from 35% in 2017. And a partisan showdown could be looming over mask rules. Several Republicans refused to wear a mask on the House floor Tuesday, despite the threat of a $500 fine. Florida Democratic Congresswoman Val Demings is planning to challenge Republican Senator Marco Rubio in 2022. He was first elected in 2010. Demings served as Orlando's first black female police chief and was considered as a running mate for now President Biden. For Pacifica Network and Public News Service, I'm Mary Sherman. Thanks for listening.